I think we're gonna go live on Facebook without any problems. This is a rarity. All right. And we should be live. I should be grabbing this for Twitter. Oh wait, Gam just posted in the Gam fam? That's me, I suppose. Grab this link so I can share it on Twitter. Talking about fundraising ideas to help with Ukraine. Jump on in with your thoughts and ideas. Oh dang, it's like that famous Instagram person, T Freeland. What's up, buddy? Thanks for liking the show. That was pretty delayed. No, I gotta get that video fixed. Give me just a second so I can grab this. And then we can start talking. Actually, if you guys want, you can go ahead and jump in with whatever thoughts or ideas you have. If not, I will lead the conversation in just a moment. Judith Pierre, thank you for liking the stream. Alright, I think we're good to go now. Gregorio Ernesto Feliciano, thank you for liking the stream. Eligio, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for jump-starting. Thank you for checking in every now and then with everybody on the Fallen Stars group. Appreciate it. Thank you for the share, Eligio. Oh. Maybe I should share this on my personal too, because this is actually kind of an actual serious topic. I don't do those too often. Floyd, what's up, Floyd? I'm gonna need your background, good sir. Those TMNT posters. Well, you know, maybe I'll sell them. So I really want to do my part in helping with the Ukraine. You know, hold on. I should share this. I should share it personally. I don't want to share it within my personal. Hold on. I think I just shared it on my personal. I don't know. I'll find out later on. Lloyd, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate all y'all jumping in tonight because I legitimately want your ideas. And we're raised Thomas! Thomas, thank you for donating $50 already. And hope for Ukraine. I appreciate that a lot, I really do. So, hey look, Ryan Paul Thompson, thanks for sharing the stream! That guy. What a douchebag. But no, I'm open to selling these in the background. Maybe I'll sell those. Curtis, thank you for liking the stream. I'd be more than okay with selling these, or if you want better condition versions, or if you just want posters, I'd be willing to sell them and donate 100% of the profits to help with Ukraine. Floyd, thank you for sharing the stream. Let me know if you're interested in that. So the main thing is, we have the... Thank you for the share, Curtis. Let me start off with this. I want to do something to help with Ukraine efforts. But I'm not quite sure what to do. I know that in the past, I would have done something to fundraise and kind of bring awareness to what's going on. And you know, we changed out the Lola, thank you for sharing the stream. I appreciate it. We're gonna try to do what we can to make the world a better place, right? Plus, especially when the new game comes out. There's a new game coming out? There's a new Turtles game? What? But no, so you know, we changed out the game icons and everything, and I feel like that's the easy stuff to do. It's easy to change out the color of your logo and whatnot and be like, yeah, you know, we're standing with so-and-so. I don't ever want us to be the kind of community or people that's just gonna do the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want us to just do the easy get and then pat ourselves on the back and say, yeah, we did a good thing. We're good people. Like, that's not us. I don't want that to be us. What's up, Curtis? How you doing? And so I think, hey Danielle, how are you doing? Danielle says hi, Curtis. You know, obviously I have some art I could still auction off. Maybe I could do like a mini art auction on stream. I talked to, there was a thought of doing a baking, like a bake sale and just donate the profits of that as well. But then the difficulty in there lies in finding a place to do it at where it wouldn't get people in trouble. You know, I thought about doing it at the Ink Brewery where we're doing the drink and draw. And I think I talked to a few of y'all about it. But I wasn't aware that there are definitely liability issues in doing that. For a business like that. I think in the past we've done it in venues that we've rented out on our own. So then, you know, the insurance and liability falls on us. Doing it with another business, kind of a little bit tricky. We could do a GAM style, just do it wherever the hell we feel like doing it, in the middle of the park or something like that. Just tell people, hey, come out. This is what we're gonna do today. That's a possibility. Floyd says bake sales always work. Food sales in general. That's what I was thinking. There's a lot of great chefs in our community. But it's finding a location or a partner that would work with us on it. I don't want to end up spending more on renting a venue. Hey, what's up, Autumn? Thank you for liking the stream. I don't want to spend more on a venue than the money that we would have generated to donate to the cause, you know? If I'm spending $800 to rent a venue and we raise $600, not only is that a loss for me, it's like, well, shit, I should have just donated the $800. So maybe if anybody is friends with a business that would be open to putting us up for some kind of like bake sale donation drive, let me know. But don't let it be some business that just wants to use like our name just to bring in more business. I'm wary of that. Got some requests just today, like, hey, would GAM like to do so and so for blah? I'm like, fuck no! I just want to do good stuff. I just want to do good, do cool shit. That's it. This falls under like where my priorities lie right now. So if any of y'all have friends that own business, maybe I'll reach out to. Maybe I'll hit up Ardwolf, see if they'd be down for it, or oh, maybe Ruby Beach Brewing would be cool with that. Ruby Beach definitely has like some food stuff going on there. Maybe we do it outside and it's kind of kosher. What do y'all think? What ideas do you have? I could definitely auction off artwork. Floyd, if you're serious about buying this stuff, or buying just like poster versions of it, let me know. Thought about doing like a stream marathon, but I'm old, y'all. I can't do those marathons like I used to. I would have to have some other people help out. Maybe I'll ask Renzo when he's done watching Batman, like, hey, do y'all want to round up, do a little mini marathon? That 12-hour marathon for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, that beat the crap out of me. Let me pop out the chat so I can see what y'all are saying a little bit easier. Floyd says, yeah, serious. Send me the link so I can track and remember to buy. I definitely will. Yeah, I'll just message you the stuff I got. And then whenever you're ready to it, just let me know. If you just want posters, I'll figure out like a super fair price for you. You want like them on, these are on like a metal alloy. We can wait for like when it's on the best sale price. Or if you really want the ones that are in my room, you can have these, but they're a little beat up. But these are the ones that actually were in the. These were in the 3rd or 4th GAM show. They were in Teenage Mutant Ninja GAM. I just didn't feel like selling them. No, think about it. I don't want to put pressure on you, but you mentioned it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to raise some money right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take. When God opens the door, you got to walk through it, right? What about the rest of y'all in the chat? Like, would you guys? What would you like to see happen? Should I auction off dinner and drinks with Ryan and Thomas? I don't know. Should I bring back the dating auction? Is this a good enough cause where I could start selling people again? That might be a possibility. Maybe not. I'm sure we could sell some art stuff at the actual drink and draw. But I don't think that would generate the results that I would like. And again, I also like just talking about. I think like I feel talking about these causes brings light to it. When Thomas and I were talking about it just the other night over drinks, and I really wasn't aware of a lot, and I was telling Thomas, like, you know, I haven't seen that much. And then he brought up a good point. He was like, well, you know, everybody's in kind of like their own echo chambers now, even more so than before, so maybe you're just not in the right places to see it. And I was like, crap, I think you're right. And then so I took some more efforts to be proactive and actually look for what's going on. Like, I think I saw the same thing that everybody else saw. Like, I had already seen the whole tank crushing incident when the tank ran over the car. That was horrible. And some of the flyovers. But that was it. I was just seeing the viral stuff. Then it's gone just like that as the next viral thing pops up. But now looking into more of like how this situation occurred and seeing just how many families are being just destroyed by this. Like over 1 million people leaving like within the first few days, just trying to get out. It's horrible. And there's so many displaced children now, and so I think this is one of those opportunities that we have. It's like, you know, think about if this had happened to us, like what would we do if something like that happened? Think about what if this happened to you and your friends and family here. I'd hope to God that other people would try to help us. I would hope that people who have the means and people who are outside of harm's way would do what they can to help the plight that we would be going through. So I think this is our opportunity to do that. Just gotta figure out what to do. You know, or how can we, and raising money and putting it in the hands of people who are actively doing things over there. Like there was one I was researching earlier today. There was a great cause. I'm looking for it again now. I'll move it over to this window so I can read it better. Urgent Action Fund for Women's Human Rights. They're helping, you know, women, transgender people, non-binary, the whole LGBT crew. They're helping out people who are being displaced in their homes, people who like need food, healthcare. They're helping out with all that. There's actually specific causes for people who are in Ukraine with various impairments. That's something I didn't even thought about before. I'm like, oh my god, people who are actually who have like disabilities or some type of impairment. What the fuck do you do? It's gotta be even worse. But there are causes like that seeking to help people. UNICEF has a specific fund where they're trying to help, you know, help out with kids over in Ukraine. So there's a lot of things we can do, a lot of different causes we can get behind, but we got to get them the money so people can. Let's be real, it always comes down to money, right? We're gonna help people out, like even shit, just to get them the supplies now. Gas is gonna be $4+ a gallon, get it to them, let alone flying it. You know, money talks, so we'll do what we can with money. So I don't know, give me some ideas. What do you think would be a successful route for us to take? Not just raising awareness, but raising some funds so we can actually help some people over there. And again, I gotta say thank you to Thomas, because Thomas jumped in there within a heartbeat to donate some money tonight. So that was great. I didn't expect that, but thank you, Thomas. Thomas is always a charitable person. Judith probably told him to do it. Judith and Thomas, I was going to hit y'all up to give you my Batman tickets tonight. I had free tickets to go see it with the short box. I wasn't able to make it. And for some reason, I thought that you already saw it this weekend, so I gave them to Renzo and Hannah. Floyd, your house needs more decorations? I got you covered, son. I got tons of art. You need to decorate? You come to me. I'm your art guy. Maybe that should be my next career path. I should just be an art broker. No ideas tonight, man. It probably would have helped if I would have given some notice that this stream was going to happen instead of just like jumping in and doing it. But that's kind of been my MO lately. If we do it at the drink and draw, that means I gotta wait until the end of the month. It's gonna be horrible. I don't feel like waiting that long. I'm a little bit impetuous at times. I get an idea and then I want to do it. I'm all in. But I need to pace myself, make sure things are done correctly. The art thing would probably go over well, but then I have to keep it to Jacksonville people, or then I've got to contend with mailing stuff outside the city. Somebody will probably end up buying artwork from Chicago or LA or something, and then I got to send it out and then deduct that from the donation thing. Oy. I really like the baking idea. Just finding a place to do it at. I know Kat said she would make some stuff. I'm sure Eileen would be behind it. Yes, time. Adam's back in town. I don't know if Adam bakes though. I'm sure if Adam cooked anything, people would pay for it. Tobago, where are you going? Stay in this dimension with me. I don't want to see you travel out and come out the backside of a black hole. First is I'm honestly having a brain fart over here, so that's why I'm not saying anything. No, that's cool. We're all thinking. We're pondering. We're pontificating. Not doing a car wash. I like the idea of a stream marathon, but I can't do that by myself. I can't do it a 12 or 24 hour stream. Like, I just won't survive. Those days are behind me. No, maybe I'll round up some of the team. If people are willing to tag team with me or something like that. I'll get Autumn to do that. If Autumn's still watching. Autumn, thanks for volunteering to do the first 23 hours and 59 minutes of the 24-hour stream. That's a huge sacrifice. I appreciate that you would give up all that time. Thomas, time for you to dust off all the mining. Do some streaming again. I'm sure Fussbot Gaming would probably do it. I don't know if Fussbot's in the chat. They'll probably watch this video on replay later on. Yeah, maybe I could talk. Let's see, Metal Gamers Podcast. They'd probably jump in for a little bit. Especially if we can set up where everybody does it remotely. Although everybody will want to do it in the same place, because then it's more of like a party and it's like a feel-good thing. Then we're back to square one and finding a venue that would support that. You know, doing stuff for a local charity is much easier in terms of weaving through the politics of getting free event space. Like, I wouldn't expect ViStar Community First to put us up for this. Sorry, I'm like cleaning Tobago's face while I'm talking to y'all. I'm Tobago because I love you. That's why I did clean your face. That's why. There's Tobago, everybody. You happy now? Yeah. He just wants more TREA. Yes, I spelled that wrong, probably. Cool. If anybody thinks of anything, drop them in the comments later. Who's buzzing me? Who that is? Is that just my baby daddy? Yeah, I'll probably drop something in the... I'll drop a question in the GAM fam. See how the community reacts to it, what they want to do. And then I'll probably ignore almost everybody. And Judas is putting the kids to bed. What did I miss? Just trying to brainstorm on things to do for this fundraising deal. Like doing a charity live stream, I feel like is a bit much. I feel like it's a heavy lift to do that. I'd like to find a place where I could do like a little bake sale, do our part. Also, I think you already saw Batman. I was gonna give you Batman tickets for tonight with the short box. Water sucks. But then for some reason I thought that you already saw it this weekend. And I'm trying to get all the eye boogers out of Tobago's eyes. Don't huff at me. You don't want eye boogers in your face. One idea was to auction off a dinner with me and Thomas at a Brazilian steakhouse. Let's be real. Probably auction off dinner with me and Thomas at China Buffet or Golden Corral. That's more in my budget. Maybe I'll just raffle some stuff in general. Like that idea, Tobago? Yep. Thank you. Haven't seen Batman yet. Man, I'm sure. Oh. Should have given you the tickets. Yeah, the bake sale, I'd like to do that. It's just finding a partner that can allow us to do it. Only Ernest is paying for that. Yeah, we'll do a raffle for dinner with me and Thomas at a Brazilian steakhouse. Paid for by Ernest. That sounds like a good idea. I think we're all in improvement. It's approved. It's approved. You like that idea, Tobago? Thought so. Go, Tobago, go. Oh, the music stopped, Tobago. Sorry. You about to fall asleep? You're about to fall asleep. I can tell. Look at your eyes. You're falling asleep. So early. No? No kiss? No. Where are the baked goods coming from, though? I was going to make it a bake sale, just like we were going to bake them. You know, some people from the community. A pre-approved list. It can't just be everybody bring stuff to sell it. Because I wouldn't trust that. Gotta be people that I trust. Kat said that she was interested in doing it. I was going to ask Eileen. Maybe Jen, you know what? I think Jenny Tran might be down for that. The raffle might be a better option. True. It's always such a headache. Raffling off a bunch of stuff. It definitely will be easier in terms of getting permission to do it. No, I think we could just do a general raffle at the drink and draw. I've got some cool shit I can give away and let people pay whatever for it. Or you mean raffling the dinner and drinks with Thomas and I? That's what you're talking about, right? Ernest is gonna pay for the drinks as well. He doesn't know that yet, but or we could hold dinner and drinks at the Chitani house while they're out of the country. Don't worry, someone else is watching their house, so don't y'all try to be creepers. I think I still have like some Nintendo gift cards I could probably auction off too. I could throw some cool art into there, some other rare items. Yeah, might just end up doing the raffle. But I really want to eat people's baked goods. Mmm. Be delicious. Old cosplays from shows, huh? I don't know if I have any of those though. I think like other people would have to give those up.
That's what I'm talking about!
Good idea, but I don't have any of the old cosplays. I can auction off my old wigs. I am hungry. I started putting on like a few pounds again, so I've been trying to cut back, and now I'm back to just being hungry and angry all the time. Dude, if they could be donated, they could be donated. Ugh. I gotta go into promoting all this old costumes, and I worry about people who are like smelling the costumes because they know there's those kind of people, and they're like, oh man, this is the one that so and so wore. Yeah, I don't have to contend with all that. You want to donate your Spider-Gwen costume? Cosplay? One winner will receive all Orion's wigs. Juice says, as long as they pay, it's for a good cause. This is true. I guess we could auction off bathwater at this point, right? Why is that clip never showing up on? That one shows up, the other one never shows up where it's supposed to. Maybe I'll hit up Darby's Dungeon and Leaderboard, Video Game Rescue, see if there's some stuff they'd want to donate. A few prize packs. People have paid for weirder things.
What the actual fuck?
They have. Gam auction. We're auctioning off as many used condoms as I can make in the... I'm just kidding. We'd let Ernest make them. Right, Tobago? You've got like an itchy over here. Hey, what's up, David Villa Dream? Thank you for liking the stream. Good to see you. We're brainstorming ideas to raise money for the Ukraine. Pretty much got nixed on the used condoms, but we are currently thinking maybe we can just auction off a whole bunch of memorabilia, so to speak. Whether it's old cosplay. I think art and rare items is easier than the cosplay. I feel like as soon as I start selling people's old cosplay, I'm gonna end up having to deal with personalities and drama. Like, I don't want to hear about it a year from now when somebody's wearing someone else's old cosplay. It's like, oh, well, they didn't look as good as that. You know, I don't want to deal with any of that. Even though it is for a good cause, I just don't want to deal with that kind of drama. Right, Tobago? Right. Got any ideas, Villa Dream? Got anything you can donate for us to auction off if we were to do an auction at the drink and draw? Because that's I think we could raffle off a bunch of stuff at the drink and draw. We're raffling items. Maybe we can do the food thing another night somewhere else. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. all y'all be jumping into my inbox and Ryan, did you hear about what so and so said about so and so? And I'll be like, I don't care.
No, honestly, she is the worst. She is the worst person in the world.
Right, Tobago? Can't hear any of the stuff I'm hearing. You want your own effing headphones? Well, that's excessive. You didn't have a job. And now you're laying on my arm. Well, now I can't move. Tobago's just laying on my arm. Judith says, stop being a hater. All I do is hate. Hate. Hey, 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 hey. Villa Dream says, I've got a special edition Persona Royale and a special edition Dongarapa. I don't know how to pronounce that. Games, you think those might work? I mean, if you're willing to donate them, I would love to auction them off or raffle them off. If you don't mind, I definitely don't. If it's stuff that you want to keep around for someday, though, I don't want to just take from you like that. But if you're cool with giving them up, it's not going to give you any hurt feelings down the road or any regret, I would love to. We raise some money this stream. We might possibly have some cool items to auction off. Not auction, raffle. This would be a raffle, not an auction. An auction expectation is that there will be heckling and lots of talking and pointing. A lot of PowerPointing. PowerPoint, 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 PowerPoint. No, an awesome PowerPoint person. But I wouldn't drag her into this. But yeah, if you're willing to do, that's good. Villa Dream says, I'll look through my stuff and see what I can dig up. That would be great. I too will look through and see what I have that I can donate. Maybe with every raffle ticket you get a button. Maybe if you buy 5 raffle tickets, I'll give you a free button. And get Brittany to make or donate something. Looking around my room and then I'm realizing, oh wait, I forgot this is a new office, so I don't really have all my stuff in here yet. Actually, I got a bunch of Funkos I could probably raffle off. A few limited edition things here and there. I don't want to auction off my sword. That'd be a little bit. People would have my power. But they would be able to kill vampires. Tobago, you were just like sliding all over the place. Do you even have any bones in your body? We cool sitting like that? Yeah? You gonna fall asleep? He's gonna fall asleep. Oh wait, now he's waking up. And he's going again. You sleep all the time. You're gonna fall asleep right now on this. You're fighting to stay awake. He's fading. He's fading. Peter says that might come in handy in the near future. It could. You never know when you need to fight vampires, werewolves, zombies, all that kind of thing. Put you down, I think. Oh, now you wake up? Let me put you down, Tobago. You're an old man too. First, does he normally sleep around this time? Tobago normally sleeps all the time, so I don't know. He naps all throughout the day. This typically is not a sleep time for him though. He's usually kind of active right now. Judith says you could always do a silent disco or open up that karaoke bar. The karaoke bar would be a great idea to raise money. I feel like I would lose way too much money before we get to a point where we could donate anything. Unless it's an underground speakeasy style karaoke bar that's completely illegal. Now you're talking my language, Judith. Where can I find some abandoned buildings? JA just got in a bunch of trouble today, so maybe I can get some illegal electricity. You're onto something here, Judith. Let's look. Abandoned buildings, Jacksonville, Florida. Could have had it in that building that got blown up yesterday, right? Forest Park Head Start School. I'm sure you already know a couple of the speakeasies or legal places for us to set up at. Hey, we could set it up in the old tilt of Regency Square Mall. That place is still dead and empty. Actually, there's some cool ass places I would love to do some events at. One day I really want to do an event in the abandoned tunnels. Second one, of course. Let's look at the abandoned tunnels. Berkman 2, that building should have been gone years ago. The fair is happening there now? At Regency? Oh yeah, there is a fair happening at Regency now. Yeah, the Berkman should have been gone a long time ago. But there's a lot of politics involved in that. People aren't aware of. Plus, before you blow something like that up, you need to have a plan for what's going to happen afterwards, you know? So it's easy to say, oh man, we should have just got rid of that building. And it's like, well, does anybody have any plans and money for what's going to happen after the building gets blown up? Because we kind of need that set aside. Oh, because, oh, just blow it up. Well, then what are we going to do with all the debris? And like the new wreckage that's there. There needs to be money put aside for that too. It's easier to have that money when there's already plans for something else to happen. A lot of people set up shop and just like watch the building get blown up the other day. Man, y'all need something better to do on a Sunday. See, I would love to do something in this tunnel, but it's kind of filled with water, so that's not a great idea. But if we could get rid of the water, man. There's another set of tunnels underground in Jacksonville that connects to a few banks. That would be awesome. And I've wanted to rob a bank for quite some time, so that works out. Everything is politics, Roger. Right? Aliens? Man, let me tell you about these aliens. Let me tell you about the alien propaganda agenda that's going on. See that shit with the black hole? Like it came out today? Like something finally came out at the end of a black hole? That shit's awesome. That's science, y'all. Open a book. This place is actually pretty cool. It has a bar in it. How long is the tunnel? We do have a lot of inflatables. We'll just put enough inflatables so you'll never have to touch the water. This is on my list. I've always wanted to throw, I guess we kind of have thrown a hangar party. I've always wanted to throw a party, an event in an airplane hangar. Downside, one of the problems with doing anything like this is there's almost definitely going to be an infestation. Insect and rodent problems. There was one, I remember there was a bar on the corner, I think of Forsyth, close to the prison. What was it? It was a nerd beer bar. Fuck, it was like just down, it was on the same street as Dive Bar and Mark's. Oh my god, I'm struggling. If anybody remembers what the name of that bar is, please write in the comments. But after they went out of business, I remember hearing how not only did they find some GAM art back there, they found our old Ganon, but they found a whole bunch of stuff from people making a meth lab. And I was like, man, that sounds like us, pretty much. Structural safety, I guess that would be an issue too, Judith. I mean, if you want to get technical and worry about, like, you know, people living, I guess the structural safety is an issue too. Not with Regency Square Mall, but all the other abandoned places, yeah. You know, though, to do something in Regency for us, it would be a lot of work. It would be a lot of work, unless it's within the tilt. There's very few spaces in Regency where I feel like there's soul in there. I remember one time we got to set up and do like a pop-up event in an abandoned Starbucks in the landing. I think for one spark. And that was fine for what it was, but really it was still... It was fun. It was still fun. But it was not what it could have been. Judith, I do want to renovate an abandoned building in Jackson. Listen, if the city of Jacksonville would be willing to donate a building to GAM for us to renovate, I would be all about it. And they've got to like give it to us, not like just give it to us for like a day or a weekend. It's like, all right, we need this for ever because it's going to take us some time to bring this thing to life, let alone up to code. Judith, you remember that? You were volunteering at your one spark. Oh, yeah, like I remember there was a ton. Here we go, story time. That was an awesome year at One Spark. But so in that Starbucks, like we had complete access to it, like even like the back kitchen areas and whatnot, and there were like all kinds of like exposed pipes and stuff sticking out of the ground that we just kind of covered up and blockaded out so other people wouldn't trip on them. And then we put up some backdrops, set up some gaming stations. I think we had, you know, DJing and like music stuff. Actually, we had like, yeah, of course we had break dancers show up and like dancing in there. That was fun. And we worked with what we had, but I think we even redid the walls. I think we repapered the walls with all the fake brick stuff, so it would kind of be like you're in the Zelda dungeon. But we did some work to it, but I feel like there was so much more. There's a lot we could have done with lighting. We should have had fog machines going off in there. We should have built other things to go on top of those pipes instead of just like covering it up so people wouldn't see it. GAM needs a bid, and we'll borrow ViStar's do good artwork. Actually, you know what? I wonder if ViStar would let us do the bake sale thing just in that alleyway. That might be a conflict of interest though, because I got bread and board right there. Now I'm starting to wonder. Something like this would be easier to do like during an art walk, but then again, we gotta get permission still. Well, not permission, we gotta pay just to set up. We gotta offset the cost of setting up, unless we're in the space that a private business owns. Then, politics and aliens, man. Politics and aliens. How long did you volunteer for One Spark, Judith? Just 1 year, 2 years? Play with some gifts while I'm waiting for your answer. Thank you again to Thomas for making that donation earlier tonight. For your donation, I forgot to play you a thank you animation, so here you go. This is for Thomas's donation. There you go. Now it's official. Let's see, 2 years. Then it was over. You know, One Spark was a great idea. It really was. It was just the execution. And it was just... You think I got a problem with running with a budget? Man. I think the first One Spark we were set up. Let's see, so were you there the first One Spark, or were you there probably years 2 and 3? First One Spark we were set up upstairs at the landing, and that's when like a bunch of drunk people from the country concert ended up like kind of falling over and breaking a bunch of our shit in the middle of the night. Then the last two, okay, year 3, I think we were in the downstairs of, I forget what bank it is. But I think like there's a web studio upstairs, pretty close to the landing. That's when we had the Turtles van set up. Yeah, when we were set up, yeah, and the people, there was a country concert going on at Mavericks. A bunch of country goers got drunk as shit. At least that's what I'm assuming. I saw a bunch of drunk country attendees that night. Nothing wrong with country. I actually like country now. I didn't used to. But, I don't know. Somebody ransacked the place. But it ended up being a good thing. Because then more people found out about GAM. Because people were like, oh my god, who is this? What booth was it that got ransacked in the middle of the night? And I learned something that day. I was like, in the future, if I ever do something like this, I need to sabotage my own shit so people will feel sorry for me and pay more attention. That was the lesson. Good time. It was good times. It was good times. Simpler times. The world was young then. The thing right now we're looking at raffling items off is like the main thing. The bake sale, I think the bake sale is what everybody would like to do, but it's figuring out the how do we pull it off is the problem. And I think Alyssa just liked the video, but it didn't show up. So Alyssa, if you're watching, thank you for liking the video. Judith, that explains so much. Hey, you gotta learn with every life lesson, Judith. You don't get to pick and choose what life throws at you. It hits you, and then you gotta roll with it.
Ha! Got him! Got him!
I'm not picky. I could auction maybe one of the raffle things to be show up on an actual scheduled episode of GAM Live. We don't do these very often anymore. I just do them sporadically when I feel like it. For my therapy streams now. You know what? We should do a live stream from Ernest's apartment when he's not there. That's what I think. What's the timeline for getting this together? I think there's two possible timelines. One is a definite in terms if we're gonna do it for the drink and draw. Then it has to be assembled, organized, and promoted by March 27th. That's the drink and draw. Otherwise, it's just kind of whenever we get something together. I think the bake sale, yeah, I agree. I think the bake sale could definitely happen. Hold on, RSVP to the drink and draw at. Because we don't need to have a timeline on the bake sale. And you know what? Worst case scenario, the Ukraine's in a better place by the time we get it together, right? And there's other causes to get behind. Like I've actually been talking with Vans. For those of you that don't know, I have a sister unofficially. She's been really wanting to do some stuff to help out with foster kids. Which, for those of you that don't know, I'm a big supporter of helping those that are in the foster system. My dad was adopted. My older brother was adopted. When I hear stories about these kids who don't have families, they don't have parents to help guide them through life, and they're just kind of being like shuttled from like one house to the next, or just trying to fend. That breaks my heart. So, and you know, she's been donating a lot of clothes and stuff like that lately. Because apparently it gets way worse in the summer. And this sounds horrible, but I guess as kids are home and there's nobody, I guess the behavior at that point, and then that you don't, and then parents are off work, or I don't know. It just gets way worse in the summer. Like there's more kids that are let go. So yeah, we can do the bake sale for either the Ukraine thing, or depending on how long it takes and the status of Ukraine at that point. We're definitely gonna do something to help with foster kids. I don't know if anybody in the chat's adopted or has gone through that. I hope you haven't, and I hope you never have to, and I hope your kids don't ever have to. Used to meet so many kids just in teaching that came from such a horrible home life. Where you find out that they're in a struggling single parent situation. It breaks your heart, like, especially when you've been blessed with having a very positive family situation. There you go. Judith says because there's no school, it's even harder for them to have a safe space in place. Yeah. So I'd like to figure out something to do with that. Yeah, I just want to do all the good stuff. I just want to do nothing but positive things right now. Not just right now, but that's kind of where my head's at in terms of like my interests. And it's kind of funny. This is giving y'all a glimpse into my personal life. I still get requests to do other events and other business opportunities and things like that, and I tell them that's not where. Thank you. That's just not where my interest is right now. Just want to do things that are gonna fill my soul and help me leave the world a little bit better. Judith says I would love to help out in some capacity. I will definitely let you know, Judith. I'll probably have like a meeting, or like we'll have like a group call or something with a few people. I'd love for you to be on that call or meet up, whatever it is. Maybe we can meet up at Gray Matter. Oh crap, we don't have built-in babysitters anymore. I'm trying to meet up closer to where y'all are, Judith, because you and Thomas have always been amazing helping out with stuff. So whatever I can do to accommodate y'all being a part of something, I would like to do. I really need someone else to take over GAM so I can get back to being more offensive on a regular basis. I really want to find a place to do this bake sale. I really like this idea. I mean, we can just do it at like a park, but then we've got a chance. The weather becomes a big factor at that point. I know a ton of other places, like Root Down. Most bars tend to allow people to sell. Man, well, I've been in situations where food has been sold in those places. I wonder if Gray Matter would be cool with it, actually. I need to ask Gray Matter if they'd be down for it. Then I can drink vodka that's like from the US at the same... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hit up Paul. I'm gonna hit up Paul and ask him if we could do it there. Then that'd be helpful for his business. This is a... See? Look, we worked our way through this, Judith. Brainstorming. You've got the brain, I did the storming, even though you've got the storm cosplay. Thomas Freeland is the family representative. Did he show you his the Instagram story we did to him? I don't know if I still have it up where I can show it. You sent it to you? Okay, good. I don't have to look for it then. Or maybe, well, could this be a big bake sale off? Could this be a bake off with like a food eating contest? No, all right. Pull back, Ryan. Pull back. I started thinking of like a whole festival thing, like having James Weldon Johnson Park, and we could have a food eating competition. And Josh could be eating pies or whatever it is, and hot dogs, and never mind. Never mind. You guys gotta stay focused, manageable. Stay focused on the cause and not on the spectacle. You're a true artist and comedian. Thank you, Judith. Oh, Judith, you just warmed my heart of ice. That means I'm melting and dying. I'm gonna hit up Paul right now and ask him. Let's see. Yo, Paul. How would you feel about us doing a meetup bake sale at Brave Matter to raise money for the Ukraine? What do you think? Heart emoji. There you go. Start small karaoke bar. You know, I bet you Paul would let us do karaoke at Gray Matter. Then a GAM building, and then a GAM Fest. Let's do the reverse. Let's do GAM Fest first, then a building, then the karaoke bar. I don't know why my brain is wired like that, by the way. That has come up several times. People will suggest things, or they'll give me specific directions, and like I instantly want to do the opposite. I don't know why. Sometimes people think I'm doing it just to be funny. And they'll say, hey, alright, just go ahead, just go left here. And then like I'll automatically go right. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, my bad, sorry. That way. And I'm not dyslexic. I don't read the other way, so I don't know. Judith, because it wasn't your idea. I mean, I am kind of a jerk. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. David Chapman, thank you for sharing the stream. How are you doing? Actually, David, you probably could help out with this. We do a raffle at the drink and draw. Help raise money for Ukraine. Is there any like cool items you got that we could add to that raffle list? To the raffle copter? No pressure, you don't have to answer, but give it some thought. Give it some pensando, I think. Is that how you say thinking and conocer or something like that? Let's see, to think, Spanish. To think, pensar. Hey, I knew something. Conocer is to know. Let's see, I see all I'm good for is codes and swag. I mean, if you got any... Either one of those, I would be more than okay with. I just want to have a decent amount of stuff to say in advance. Like, hey, here's all the cool shit you can get from coming to the drink and draw and participating in the raffle. And I could probably even do some of the tickets digitally. With David Chapman, don't say Marvel zombie figures because I'm still salty about this. What happened? Wait, what happened with Marvel zombie figures? Y'all get in a fight over it? Someone get stabbed? I hope somebody got stabbed. And there he goes. David is like sending me game codes right now. Crazy. I will keep these to do a raffle. What game is this? Conan Chop Chop. Conan Chop Chop. Conan Chop Chop. Sounds fun. Party roguelike from 1 to 4 players. Ooh. Oh, this looks pretty dope, actually. Let me bring this up.
So, familiarize yourself with the inner deviousness of Thoth Ammon's challenge.
Thoth Ammon has devised a trap to lure only the hardiest heroes worthy of Zaltoten.
Multiplayer roguelike journey as Conan, Valeria, Bellet, or Palantine. Play couch co-op with friends, or play online with friends you don't even know yet.
Most of y'all don't even know what this sound is.
Explore the randomly generated Hyborian lands infested with randomly generated hordes. Find trainers who teach you special moves before you descend into the dungeons. Indeed, flaming sword, you got it. To face Zaltoten, a vile pile of veins and sinew who want.
Y'all don't know, I love fucking games like this. Just never have time to play them, damn it. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Alright, so I guess we're doing a raffle now. Not like literally now, but like we will have to do a raffle. I'll do Paul's awesome. Paul says, I'm down. Cool, because I'm talking about it right now on a live stream and was like, hey, I betcha Paul from Grey Matter would fucking be all about this. Let me message him. I'll hit you up tomorrow. Keep a code for myself. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. I just need you to give me time so I can play. Actually, I've had more time lately, but I've just been spending it with friends and family and at the gym. And trying to learn new things, learn different things. Trying to become a more well-rounded person. So Paul from Gray Matter is down to have the bake sale at Gray Matter Distillery. So there you go, one less problem. Now we just gotta figure out when for that. Gray Matter, if none of y'all know, Gray Matter is my favoriteest place in the world to go for drinks. For that local. So if you're thinking about, if you like vodka and you don't want to support Russia, because who does, definitely get Carve Vodka. Carve Vodka is made by Gray Matter Distillery, locally owned and made. And also Paul just had a baby recently, so hey, help support his family. Him and Allison are wonderful people. Even if you can't go to Gray Matter, just buy Carve Vodka or oh god, I forget. I think it's Live Oak Whiskey. Keep thinking, Judith. Thank you for all your help. We'll meet up soon. First, good old dial-up, right? Oh, Chapman is dropping codes. If you got a PS4 or PS5, Asteroids Recharge is in the chat right now. If you take it, let us know in the comments that you got it. Otherwise, everyone else will be trying to use the code later on. Big, why isn't this working? Villa Dream says, I still need to hit that place up. Yo, well, now you'll be able to go with us. We'll head up there soon. Do the bake sale. I'm currently playing. Oh, I was like, what? You're playing the AEW game? How the fudge? I am really interested in WWE 2K22. I don't know if I'll get it on PS5 or PC. Actually, if you can tell me this, David, tell me. But if you can't, you can't. Can you still upload pictures to do for create a character? If you're under NDA, don't worry about it. Oh damn! Holy crap! David just dropped like 85 gajillion games in my chat, in my DMs. Thank you, David. Yes, awesome. Fuck yeah. Embargo is up today. Ah, okay, good. Well, let me ask you some other questions then. No, I'm kidding. The Dread Hunger game was like Among Us, but 19th century Arctic explorers and cannibalism. I love cannibalism. The seasoning. I don't see how 2K22 could be worse than 2K20. I like 2K19. I'm curious to see how my PC is going to handle it, you know? Because I'd rather get on PC so I could do all the mods and whatnot down the road. But my machine's a little bit older now. I could definitely stream it through PS5 if I chose to stream it. Then the modding would probably not happen. And I love doing custom character, and it's just easier on PC. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Still writing the review. I feel like that's a humongous game to write a review on in a short amount of time. Or maybe they give you like a breakdown sheet of like, okay, here's all the stuff that you can unlock, and I'm hearing things that there aren't a lot of arenas in it, and I'm wondering if you just end up unlocking them, or that's something they're going to try to sell us later on. Curtis, so I can have my first game. Yeah, that's right. We never did a creative character for you, Curtis. Damn. Maybe we need to bring back Gam Wrestling for a few nights. So some of you all who came on to Patreon later can get your time to shine. Chapman says 2K20 wasn't the worst game, but definitely wasn't good. This one has more of an arcade feel. Also, the My GM mode is fun, as well as the My Faction mode. My biggest issue with 2K20, it wasn't the worst game, because let's be real, it handled like most of the other 2K20 games, or the 2K games. My big peeve with it was just, it was so buggy. Like, I had that game crash on me so many times that I was like, okay, it isn't worth it. At least it wasn't worth it for me to invest time in it. See, also, can I get a banner or not? Yeah, of course, Ernest, yeah. Not Ernest, why am I saying Ernest? Curtis. Curtis, yeah, I'll put you in on the banner below. Sorry about that. Thank you for reminding me. David Chapman, admittedly, I got the NWO for Life edition for reviews, so it has all the stuff unlocked. See, that's what I want. I want something with everything unlocked. Shit, wait, I can buy it? Oh, man. Okay, with everything unlocked, if you know, does that mean all the create a character parts are unlocked too? I'm asking all these questions when you got work to do. I'll work on the banner tomorrow or Wednesday, Curtis. The next time I stream, it'll be up at the bottom. Damn, $120? Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I'm gonna pay for that. Although it's cheaper than me buying a new computer. Yeah, the roster issue is a huge issue right now. Like, I can't even imagine how many characters got dropped from that game or are still in the game that are now in AEW. Looking at the breakdown of it now. Undertaker Immortal Pack, 3-day early access, Season Pass, Arcade 96. Oh, they're in it. Is Daniel Bryan and CM Punk in this game? Villa Dream, are you going to come through for the drink and draw? Actually, now, David Chapman, you definitely better come through for the drink and draw because we're going to be raffling off a bunch of your stuff. Do I need to fire it up and do a WWE AEW other roll call? You're gonna give us a breakdown of like every character on the roster? My God, I don't want to stream that long. I won't get to go to sleep till tomorrow. Curtis, $120 to just play the game, just to unlock the features, decisions. I think the 120 gets you early access and a bunch of other stuff too. But I'm not about paying that money for it. Ronald says there's 2 sides to every story. Isn't there 3 sides? Like one person's side, the other person's side, and the truth. What are you talking about there, Ronald? I don't know to what you're commenting in regards to. But how you doing, Ronald? Welcome to the chats! Let's see, what is that? just closed it. Now I need to reopen it. Dang it. WWE 2K22. There's 20 sides to a D20. This is true. But to be fair, Ronald did designate he was talking about a story, not a D20. Trying to look up the price. There's really one for sale on eBay for $169. Okay, whatever. My bad, I saw your stream was about the Ukraine. Oh, okay, got. Well, no, we were just talking earlier about how to raise money. We were gonna do like some fundraising, and that's cool if you're not in support of it. That's fine. Respect your opinion. That's just something that I'm seeking to do, and for those who would like to support it, that's awesome. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Simple as that. But yeah, okay. I realize what you're talking about now. I honestly thought you were talking about the WWE thing. I was like, what is he talking about? 2 sides to the WWE 2K22 pre-order? Let's see. David says a good D&D campaign is usually a good story. I would hope so. Makes it a better. That's part of what makes it a good campaign, right? The story's good. So let's see, the NWO for Life edition. This is the one that David has. Get the NWO Superstars. Which I find it really difficult to pay for characters in WWE games. Especially when the created character is normally so good. Like, I can't tell you how many awesome versions of characters. There were a bunch of AEW created characters in 2K19 that were great. Roster's 170 strong. Yeah, so why would... But if you're a huge NWO fan, I get it. Season Pass. Gain access to all 5 of the 5 DLC packs. There's going to be 5 other packs of more characters? My god. Also includes My Rise Mega Boost and Supercharger Pack. Alright, so that's the point stuff for custom created characters. Like, if I'm getting new characters, I want them to have storylines and cutscenes or something. Like, if I'm paying for a character, give me more than something that a user can create. Maybe 12 are active WWE of the 170. Yeah, and at this point, yeah. By the time the game is formally released, McMahon will release the rest of the characters from working at WWE. Undertaker Immortal Pack features 3 additional Undertaker personas and Undertaker Evo cards. My faction. So they are selling venues. 2 classic WCW pay-per-view venues. I just don't care about this stuff. I just don't care about this stuff. But it's there for the people who do, not for the people who don't. That's what I should realize and think reading this. That's why there is the standard edition. Although I do want this additional Supercharger Pack and the Mega Boost stuff. I like creating characters. I guess I would pay extra for that. Oh, the My Rise career mode can be male, female, face heel, and the choices you make change the source for replayability. That's cool. Oh, tell me this. Can I finally have can I have intergender matches? Can I have like a guy fight a girl? That's what I want. That's like one of the biggest requests I have. You could technically do it in the older games. Like you would have to hack it, or you would have to do like intergender tag teams. But I want to like have like Ronda Rousey fight Brock Lesnar or something like that. Can I do that? That's what I want. That's how weird I am. Waiting to hear your answer, David, because now you have my full attention. This is what my brain needs to know. What? No, you still can't do. Ah, why? Oh, that pisses me off. Something that will be in the AEW game in development. Ugh. Ugh. I'm a weird wrestling fan. Because in these games, I really don't even care about the roster from either side. I just want to be able to make my own people and have guys and girls fight each other. That's all I want out of it. You don't develop the games, I just review them. I know. Well, that settles that. Looks like I'm getting the PC version. Hopefully they'll have a crack or a hack or a mod where I can have intergender matches. I think I was able to do it on PC with like a mod tool, but it made it crash a lot. Like a lot. And it would make all the clothes and skins get all weird and stuff, so but I appreciate you letting me know. See, you just saved me 120 bucks. I would have bought it on PlayStation and I would have played it for like 15 to 20 hours hoping I could unlock the thing where we could do intergender matches, and then I'd be like, oh man, I can't do it, and then I would have been upset. Then I would have cried and I would have put dog food in my eyes or something. David says, oh, I forgot, the roll call needs to be WWE, AEW, other, and sadly deceased. There are a fair number of superstars that have passed. Oh, that's very true. I mean, yeah. I mean, those wrestlers are getting older. Part of life. Unfortunately. Alright, I'm getting tired. And I need to go hit the Stairmaster again. So, again, thank you all for donating to help out with efforts to help those in need, Ukraine. I'll have more information soon on the bake sale. I'm going to meet up with a few of you guys, discuss, go all think tank. And so we'll be doing the bake sale, either for Ukraine or foster kids. And the same goes for the drink and draw. We'll do some type of raffle to raise money for one cause or the other. Always got to do good with whatever it is that we're doing. There has to be that component to it. So thank you all for being a part of that. Thank you to everybody who is a patron and supports us and helps us do whatever weird thing that I'm thinking about doing. I will be making a payment in a day or two to storage units still, so that Patreon money definitely helps out. It also helps us put together other fun events like doing the drink and draw, and I'm sure I'll put money into this bake sale thing. So thank you guys for your donations. That really helps out. But anyways, be original, do good, and yeah, I don't know any of the catchphrases right now. I think I will later on. Guess I'm supposed to say approved, or it's always Mega Man. Gamma's not a con. Take your pick. Put an insert catchphrase here.